We're talking about water. Welcome to the Digital Dojo, where we challenge, cooperate, and meditate
Water.
on the video games and chug water all day.
Be sure to chug water, because that's
Be
the
sure to
healthy
chug,
alternative to diabetes.
Don't diabeed. Water it deed. Water indeed. Don't diabeed. Water indeed.
Don't diabeed. Water indeed.
Indeed.
God, why can't I ever escape the word indeed?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed, we are here in the new year.
It is 2006.
Yes, welcome back. We're playing Robot Alchemic Drive tonight. But we're gonna chat and listen to music and watch the attract mode 50 times before we start.
Yeah.
Yum. Yum, yum. Apparently Seribot is telling me my connection needs a refresh. You can do that at seribot.auth when you need a moment. Let me do that really quick. And tell me how your holidays and New Year went, Mr. Madmans.
It's been stressful.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Anything good come out of it, though?
I got a smartwatch.
Hell yeah. And so does that go along with you spending time at the gym and like you can keep track of stuff on it?
I mean, it kind of sucks if I'm being honest. Like, the ellipticals are telling me I got a heart rate of 140. My smartwatch says I'm averaging a heart rate of 90.
Which can you trust in this day and age of 2006?
I was on like 3 different cardio machines. Can you take a guess at what the average was?
Did the cardio machines average about the same and then your watch was not?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I guess you have the choice to like either like wear a wristwatch all day or lug around like a treadmill that can tell you your heart rate all day. I mean, they do have foldable treadmills now. That's been a hot item.
I got a walk pad. It's not really a walk pad, but
walk pad. Is that like one of those things where like the old people sit down and move their feet all day?
I mean, probably.
Is it? Do you use it while sitting down?
Has it? No.
Oh.
How can I sit down? It's about the width of a treadmill, so.
Okay. So it's a treadmill, but just
down,
for walking.
Yeah.
You can't sprint on it. You can't run or jog on it. It's just for walking.
Yeah, I think the max speed you can go is 2.5 miles an hour, which is understandable because you have nothing to grab onto.
Yeah, that's true. So it's maintaining balance too. Alright, exercise goals. I haven't really exercised that much. It's been rainy. And I don't really do indoor exercise. I do tennis. So that's been my thing. I gotta get a little better at it though. I should do like a 30-minute a day stretching and like workout regimen, I guess, warm-ups.
I can tell you that my job involves like walking around all day.
Yeah.
And yeah, compared that to actually doing a cardio workout, the cardio was like much tougher.
Yeah.
And that's probably because I set the I probably went high on the restraints.
It's also like when you're doing like focused cardio exercise, like just running. You know, just one thing, right? It really like it doesn't give your body a lot of variety to work with, so if it's just doing one thing constantly, you're gonna wear out really, really fast. And that's why I like doing tennis, because it gives you a variety of movement to work with and concentrate on and focus on with your body. But that other stuff is really good if you just do it like 30 minutes a day, pretty much. I think the shorter... You don't want to exercise for a short time, but you want to exercise for the same amount of time every time. And then up it a little bit each time, right? Is that kind of the vibe?
Yeah, but I was basically a guest for my brother at the gym, so...
Thank you,
I
brother.
could go to my sister's house.
Thank you,
She has
sister's
like an indoor
house.
gym.
That's
But it's more
sweet.
like a... I don't think it has enough of the cardiovascular stuff that I need. I tried the friggin' escalator machine, you know, the treadmill
Yeah.
escalator that you just keep climbing on.
Is that the... That's not the elliptical.
I don't know, but it's steps that keep going and going and going, and I hate them. Nothing screams anxiety than
I guess it's
steps
just...
you have to make sure you're not falling off of.
Uh-huh. A Stairmaster, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah, I think that
At least
might
that's
be
the
what it's
brand
called.
name. Just like, you know, what's it called? Spinning, what do they call those things?
Spinning.
Like a
is
stationary bike, like a Peloton. But like they call it something. Like it's a brand. I know Peloton's
Listen,
the new
the
one.
only
but I don't know.
the only gym brand I know is the Nautilus,
Jim
and I
Brand.
think I remember that because of Futurama.
My name is Jim Brand. I live in Dodge City, Kansas. Not Texas. Texarkana City.
Texaco?
Yes. U.S. Marshal. I don't know.
Let's go Texaco, baby.
Texaco. Loving that oil. Actually, let's not mention oil at this moment in history. At this time. But...
Was there
Robots.
another BP oil spill?
No, it's just... I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Welcome to Megatron Mondays. Today's in the Digital Dojo, we'll be playing Robot Alchemic Drive.
The Now Simulator 2026.
Now Simulator.
My life is like Nanao Simulator. I just had something akin
Bread
to
and water
bread and
soup.
water soup. Yeah. I had tomato soup and bagel chips for dinner. So you could say I'm living that grind. I'm not as hardcore, but I am living somewhat of that grind.
I wish I could be that hardcore.
Yeah, well,
Could help
go to
lose
your local
weight.
Trader Joe's and start with some tomato soup and some bagel chips.
But here's the thing, I hate tomato soup.
Oh. Well, then just do water. Bread and water soup. You could skip the step altogether. You don't have to make it palatable. And you need to be drinking water all the time, as I hear. Anyways, so.
Yeah, but bread is like a, I don't know, diabetic pastime that breaks down into sugars or something.
What if it's combined with water? That is the soup.
Dang.
I feel like the Metal Gear 2 track that was just playing now validated my results of that conversation.
Yeah, it sort of had the pretty good timing.
Yeah, it was good timing. My holidays were pretty chill. I honestly have just been laying low, and I'm continuing to still lay low. I browse social media here and there, but I don't feel like staying on top of stuff. The world is crazy, and I'm tired of seeing it, but it is important to see that stuff. But I'm here. I'm doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm gonna do streams whenever I want, and that's what it is. And it's nice to get together with friends to do it. That's what motivates me to stream. Although there's a lot in my backlog that I've been working on, and I've been thinking I should just stream that stuff too, whenever I get the chance.
Yeah. Uh, so my girlfriend, I invited her over and she watched me play Overwatch, and she kept laughing at my facial expressions. It's like, you
That's
get
nice.
so into it, and it's like really hilarious, and she
Aw.
couldn't stop laughing. Part of me might just do like face cam stuff or like that kind of stuff to see like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the reaction that she's talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like I have a mirror in my room.
It's nice. You get to spend time with people you enjoy and laugh. And that's all I can ever ask for. I don't really have any ambitions beyond that right now.
It's
Just
better than
enjoying
being
time.
bored.
I will say I've been on a kick playing like virtual billiards with Side Pocket and Minnesota Fats Pool Legend for the Sega Genesis. Me and Beansy have been playing that past few days. Just been reaching out being like, hey, I want to play pool with somebody. I know he does pool on Wednesdays when we do anime night. So I'm just like, we should do this together. And we did. So we played it on Fightcade, and our games got desynced. And then when we realized we got desynced, I'm like, okay, can you show me your desync? And I'll show you mine. Show me your D and I'll show you mine. And basically what happened is we started playing pool in 2 different dimensions. Going off of the desyncs. It was a lot of fun. You had to be there. Maybe we'll make it a stream someday. Maybe we'll do it. It was like
Yeah.
playing pool across 2 dimensions.
The only other thing I'd have to say is during the holidays, I come across this game that comes up into my YouTube recommendation. Like every once in a while, I'll get a video that's like new indie game or a niche indie game. There's this one game called Demon Bluff, and it's basically like a card game where you have to do social deduction to find demons.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So is it like
And you can
Witch of Salem and stuff like that?
Yeah. It's on a playtest, so
Uh-huh.
you can grab the demo right now. It's not fully out yet, but you can find it on Steam, go into the playtest, and like give it a little play.
That's
I
cool.
think it's fairly it gets my mind like really thinking. Until they add the drunk, and then the drunk ruins the entire mood. Because the drunk. So basically, each card has its own like problems or like powers. There's like villagers, outcasts, and demons. The demons like disguise and they lie, but some of them corrupt villagers into lying. So you can't just believe the liars, and I'm getting off track.
No, you're good. I'm also going to share some more gaming experiences I've had. The past few days, I haven't been streaming, but I've been a guest on Baljeet's stream while we've been hanging out and playing Content Warning, and that's been fun, being spooky little influencers. And I've also gotten really into watching a lot of like challenge runs for Hitman, especially the Kotti. He's really cool. He's from Finland, and he like goes through all these Hitman maps from the new games, and he tries to like master everything in under like 30 minutes on those maps, like basically min-maxing the whole entire map. And I think that's really cool. I played some more Hitman myself recently. I don't know if I have the brain for it quite yet, but there's so many like little tricks and neat things you can do and like bug out the game to like make it work to your advantage as a stealth master. And I think that's neat. I just think the Hitman series is one of my favorites. I went through the series on my own a few years ago, like before they released the full like World of Assassination compilation, which was like Hitman 1, 2, and 3 that they did starting from 2016. I never finished Hitman Codename 47, which is the very, very first one. But the vibes on that game are very immaculate. And I have put that into my rotation on the stream playlist as well. But I don't know. I enjoy the heck out of those games. They offer a type of replayability that is not... I mean, I think a lot of games these days, they go for the replayability factor, but I don't know if it's so, like, sandboxy as Hitman was, you know. Have you played the Hitman games?
I don't think so. I think my brother may have had one of the Hitman games on the GameCube, but, you know, I lived in a very strict family. Like,
okay.
You can't be playing no rated M games.
Gotcha. Well, I recommend
Didn't
it.
stop me from playing Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yes. No, every time I went over to my uncle's house, he would show me the rated M games. And that would be, like, my only time to play them. Until, like, I got a copy of Metal Gear Solid. I inherited it from my cousin. He was getting rid of his PS1 games. And, at first, I played it with the volume all the way down so my parents wouldn't know. Then I'm playing, you know, I guess I was just thinking in my little kid head, like, they will know. If they hear this, if they hear any little bit of this violence, they will know. But Metal Gear Solid's pretty tame, to be honest. I would rate it more like a T for teen kind of game, to be honest. And like Halo as well. I think that was rated M. But a lot of those games felt like they're more geared towards the teenage side. Because M is like, at least in the US, it's like 17 plus. I couldn't imagine playing Halo until I was like 17. That's weird.
I think it was more of a parental guidance thing. Like, whenever I hung out with my older brothers, one that had the Xbox, we'd play Halo. The one that had the PlayStation, we'd play like Quake. And it's like, Quake's one of the characters is a giant friggin' eyeball, and I just found that incredibly silly. And it was like, oh hell yeah, I'm playing the eyeball. It's like, and these are M-rated games.
Yeah, I know.
Or just like split screen.
What is maturity, anyways? Right? I don't know. I think the content rating stuff is like a good guideline, like you said. But like, I think it's really up to. It's really just for parents to just like check it out and be like, okay, why are they calling this a mature game? And then they have to deduce from there. But then I feel like there's some parents who were like, you know, oh, it's rated M? No way.
Maturity is approaching your 10-year-old brother and saying, hey, you want to play some Kill? Like, that's what he called Quake at the time. It's like, oh yeah, we're playing some Kill.
Yeah, so suffice to say, I've been enjoying chilling out by myself. I'm getting slowly back into my social, usual self, but the holidays is really just time to wind down and as much as possible, you know, reflect. Time for reflection, refraction. There's a word I'm missing here, like not interpersonal, inner awareness, you know. And I think it's the pressure of like thinking about what is coming next year and what do I want to do with myself in the coming year that gets me. And so I kind of got in a little bit of a funk, and that's why I spent so much time alone trying to wriggle my way out of it. But you know, just let it ride. Let the bad things ride out. It's not necessarily even a bad thing. It's just growth. You go through periods of growth like that. I
need to go back into writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like finding out a creative outlet for me is so hard. Because I just have never stuck to one thing. Like, this is one thing, is sharing stuff with friends, and it's mostly what I like to do. But like going into art and writing, it's a little harder for me to focus on it. But I've been thinking about it. I've been actually thinking about writing some children's picture book stuff, which is a lot of fun. I approached Beansy about it and Molly about it. And so maybe those ideas will come to fruition. Maybe I just want to make simple stories like that. I kind of just want to find... I'm still searching for what expresses me the best, you know?
I'm kind of a bit of a jack of all trades, master of none. So
yeah,
I'm kind of in a slump of, okay, how do I do this when I know how to do that, or that, this, that? And then I'll reach a point where it's like, okay, I've made it this far, now what?
Yeah. And I guess it depends on,
really
like... Yeah.
Really, it just... I need to go back into writing. But everything that's gone on is like a bit of a headache.
Yeah. I'll try things. I just won't stick with them. I just don't know. There's nothing in my brain that says like, oh, I want to do that again tomorrow. I gotta find that for me, you know? Or find the right environment to bring that out of me. So I've had so many ideas about like writing too, and like writing like parody dubs and stuff like you do as well. With Gundam though. And I
need to get back to doing that.
Yeah. So you're an inspiration in some ways because like you've actually done it and you know how to put the words down. And like I think I just gotta be not afraid of like failing. Just like put something out there and do it. And do it mostly for yourself, what you want to see.
If you're doing a parody dub, be well familiar with the material.
Yeah, but I also... yeah, maybe.
Because when I made the Morbius parody dub, that... I had watched Morbius so many times because of how freebooted it was at the time. Just so hilarious.
For me, it's like whenever I've watched Gundam with Tyler and stuff, because that's like our thing, we just like come up with these little in-jokes about the characters and like how they would react in certain situations. And I think that's, like, I want to bring that to fruition in a video form. So it's not necessarily, like, a paying attention to, like, whatever, like, the lore is or whatever. But it's just, like, how can we take the situation that happened directly in the show and, like, embellish it with comedy? And I want to do it with that kind of approach.
You can always try alternative sources of medium, like silly, basic, in a nutshell type videos, which I don't think that went anywhere far outside of like 2020 or something.
Yeah.
It was a thing of its time.
I remember in a nutshell videos being like, I don't know if it's the same genre. But I remember when YouTube was a wee babby, there were a lot of like Resident Evil in a nutshell type things by a YouTuber called Shadow Leggy, and she did a thing called Resident Evil musicals. There was like Pokemon in the nutshell as well and all that stuff. So is it like that? Like, did it come back in some form? I wasn't even aware of that.
I'd have to check.
Yeah.
Because, like, as you get older, you lose track of which year was this? Which year was that?
Uh-huh.
Let's see
Yeah.
if.
Interesting. That's okay. We don't have to
No,
do it now.
that's,
I kind of
Kurtz
want to get to the
Kazan.
game.
Yeah, let's get to the game.
Get to the game. Let me do this here.
Get to the now.
Get to now. Alright, let's do this.
You need to do it now.
I need to do it now. Let's make sure we can listen to the game. Alright, and then I need to enable the audio on the stream. There we go. That should work.
But
Oh.
one thing I forgot to mention is I took my computer over to Best Buy.
Yeah.
And you know they updated the operating system, so now I can play Elden Ring without it crashing.
Nice. I still want to get that game at some point, maybe. I feel like my playthrough of Dark Souls 3 is holding me back because I really want to finish. I told myself I wanted to finish that before I got into Elden Ring.
A friend and I are like doing the seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that.
And it just, yeah, it is. Though sometimes it doesn't properly give out the experience. But anyway, that's enough about that.